my name is Alyssa. Thank you guys so much for joining me today here on my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Alyssa. I do Pilates at-home workouts here on my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us today on the Mat to Practice movement. If you're returning, welcome. So happy to have you back. Again, my name is Alyssa. I do full body Pilates. Well, not just only full body, but you know what I mean. Read the title. Today we are going to be doing a full body workouts, and the equipment that I'm going to be utilizing today is a resistance band and then also a set of 3-pound dumbbells. It's a full body workout today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to get right into it. All right, we don't play. You're not going to need anything to begin. You can place your equipment down by those sides. If you don't have a resistance band or dumbbells, no big deal. You don't have to utilize them. It's just an extra added spice. Okay, you're going to just roll onto your back so your feet are going to be planted down on the mat. All right, you can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach. You can close your eyes if you so choose. You're just going to go ahead and take a nice big inhale here through those noses. Open up the mouth, exhale. Good. Go ahead and take another nice big inhale here. Exhale. Let it all go. Just going to the cadence of your own breath as you inhale through the nose and then exhale. When you exhale, you're going to feel your ribs soften and that pelvic floor kind of tilt up towards the ceiling. You're going to notice that your lower back begins to press down into that mat, creating an imprinted spine. That is exactly what we need here. If you're fine with going into neutral, it's just the nice neutral position. So that a little tiny check is that you could just place your fingertips behind that lower back, and that should be just a little tiny gap between your lower back and that mat. That was a long way of saying neutral spine. Good. Beautiful job. In 4, 3, 2, last one, exhale. Begin to blink those eyes open if they were closed. Beautiful job. You're going to go ahead and interlace those fingertips behind those heads. Those thumbs come down the bridge of the neck. Your elbows come out nice and wide. Okay, you're in an imprinted spine. If you can, you're going to begin to float that right leg up to tabletop. You're going to begin to float that left. Knees together, heels together, toes are together. You're going to take another nice big inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to lift it on up for a nice upper ab curl. Inhale as you lower it back down, those head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale as you lift it on up. Inhale as you lower it back down. Good. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Beautiful job. Those knees stay directly over top of those hip bones, okay? Try and keep those legs zipped together. Try to unclench your jaw, relax your facial expression, and try and pull from those rib cages as you lift up into that nice upper ab curl. It's not going to be a jerk of the neck. Okay, protect that neck as you go ahead and warm up that core here. Give me 4 more. We're going to add on 3 and 2. This next one, as you go ahead and take your nice big inhale, exhale, lift it on up into that nice upper ab curl. Those legs go on out long to 45. Inhale as you lower, bring those legs back down to tabletop. Exhale, lift them, those legs long out to 45. Inhale as you lower, come back to center. Good. Exhale, lift, send those legs long. Inhale as you come back to center. Good. Exhale, send it on out. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, lift. Good. Shooting the energy from those toes out through the crown of those heads. Beautiful job here. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold it here, legs are long. Beautiful job. Just go ahead and give me those nice heel taps. There's no place like home. Dorothy doesn't even know what's up. Giving me those nice heel taps. Tap, tap. Rib cage is pulling in. You guys got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, those arms are going to extend out long above those heads. Don't let it out. Begin to bring those knees in towards those chests. Those arms come around, brushing those shins. Send it, those arms and legs long. Good. Reach it around. Send everything out long. Good for 8, 7, 6. You're going to hold everything extended out long. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, send everything out long. Hold it here, hold it here. Just go ahead and give me those nice flutter kicks with those legs. Oh, yes, you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't let it out. Bring those hands down by those sides. Legs come up to 90. Beautiful job. Palms are pressing down into the mat. They're not going to come underneath those booties. They're going to come to the side. If I was with you in that room, I would be so particular about this. All right, we're going to ignite those lower abdominals. We're going to go ahead and begin to lift those hips 1 inch off the ground and then come back down. So lift up those hips and come back down. Lift, 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 lift. Good for 8. We're not going to let it out. We got those right obliques to ignite in 5. Oh yes, give me 4, 3, 2. This next one, begin to lift up those hips. When you lift them on up, they go out to the right-hand side and come back to center. So lift and twist, lift and twist, lift and twist, lift and twist. For 6, we're going to go right into the left-hand side for 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, let's get into the left-hand side. Lift up those hips and twist to the left-hand side. Good. Lift and twist, lift and twist, lift and twist. Good for 5. Whoo. 4. Oh, yes, you can. Give me 3, 2. This next one, begin to drop those legs long out in front of you, reaching those palms up towards the ceiling. Good. Fingertips are reaching, palms are facing in. Go ahead and take a nice inhale here. And when you're ready, you're going to begin to tuck that chin down. You're going to slowly begin to articulate it on up 1 vertebrae at a time as you come on up to those sit bones, reaching those arms out long. Arms are in line with those shoulders. You're going to go ahead and take another nice big inhale. Exhale, begin to tuck that tailbone and then slowly begin to tuck your chin as you begin to lower it down vertebrae by vertebrae down onto your mat. Good. Those arms come above those heads so that they're in line with those ears. You're going to take another nice big inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to reach them back on up towards the ceiling, tucking that chin. Slowly begin to roll it on up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming it on top of those sit bones. Excellent work. From here, you're going to begin to plant those feet back down onto the mat. You're going to take either dumbbell in either hand. You can also go ahead and just hold the one if that feels good for you. Okay, I'm going to come back here just a little. Okay, all right, from here, you're going to bring those palms that they're going to face up towards the ceiling. Palms that feet are going to be planted down. Good. All you're going to do is begin to bring it on up in towards those temples for a nice bicep curl, and then release it on out. You're on top of those sit bones to begin. Bicep curl it in, release it on out. Curl it up, release. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it on up in that nice curl. Begin to soften those ribs, tucking that pelvic floor down, coming into a nice C curve here. We're gonna work the right side only to begin. You're gonna begin to float that right leg up to tabletop and then begin to tap the mat down. Begin to lift it on up to tabletop and then tap the mat down. Good. I need 5 more of these right here, and then we're gonna go to the left-hand side. In 4, in 3, find strength and stillness in that upper body. Give me 2. Last one, planting that right foot down, begin to float that left, lifting it on up, tapping the mat down. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Good for 5, 4, 3. Oh my goodness, I am sweating already. Give me 2. This next one, tap the mat down. All right, engage your core. You're gonna begin to float that right leg on up. You're gonna begin to float that left. Good, you're just gonna be here in that nice little V-sit. You're gonna begin to tap the toes down towards the mat. Extend those arms on out long. And then as you curl it on in, you're gonna float those legs back on up to tabletop position. Tap the mat down, release it on out, and then lift and curl it in. Good, tap, lift, good. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, just hold it here for 10, 9, 8, maybe giving me tiny little pulses with those arms. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let it on out. Excellent job, you guys. Go ahead and plant those weights down by those sides, okay? You're actually gonna go ahead and make sure that they're handy by both of those hands, flipping it on over to all fours once you go ahead and place that resistance band above those knees. So go ahead and place on that resistance band. It's gonna come above those knees here. I am sweating through my blue suit, okay? No shame if you're working hard on your mat. Excellent work. Grab a drink, towel off if you need it. All right, from here, you're gonna place both palms down. You're gonna begin to press the floor away, tuck that booty in, rib cage is pulling in. So you're gonna begin to lift that right leg to begin. So you're gonna extend it on out and then begin to lift and lengthen that right leg and then tap the mat down. That resistance band is optional here, okay? Lowering it down towards the mat and then lifting and lengthening it on out long. Good. Tap it on down, lift and lengthen. Good. You've been here before with those leg lifts, okay? That band is there for an extra added challenge. Your hips are gonna be squared off to the mat, okay? You're not gonna sink too much weight down to that left hip, all right? Main energy should be coming down through those right palms, down through those left knees, okay? Good check is if you go ahead and take that left hand behind your lower back, okay? Really equal amount of weight in those palms down through those left knees. Good. Give me 5, 4. You're going to begin to grab that weight in that left palm. Give me 3. Give me 2. This next one, as you begin to lift up that right leg, you're going to begin to row it on back with that weight in that left hand and release. Lift it up and row. Good. Lift it up and row, release. Good. Release it on out. Lift. Lift. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3. Whoo. Give me 2. This next one, hold it here, hold it here. Good, a little tiny lift up and down with those right legs. Lift it on up, and up, and up, and up. Good for 5, 4. You're gonna hold that right leg long. Give me 3, 2. Hold that right leg long. Begin to press that left arm back for a tricep kick back, bending it back in. Good, press, release, press, release. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and release it on out, tucking those right toes in. Okay, you're gonna engage your core. You're gonna begin to then lift up those hips, driving that left knee in towards that chest. Good. Dropping that left knee down. Lifting and lengthening that right leg and begin to row that left arm back. Good. Releasing it on out, tucking those right toes, driving that left knee in towards that chest. Release it on out. Lift and row. Good. I need 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, hold that left knee towards that chest. Pulse it up and up and up and up. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're gonna send that left leg long to a three-legged dog in 3, in 2. This next one, just send that left leg long up high behind you. Good, you still have that resistance band on, so you're still gonna find that nice little tension. Begin to lower down that left leg down to a nice upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, sorry guys. Downward facing dog. From here, you're gonna begin to then take that weight in that left hand. You're gonna reach it on back towards that right foot. And then you're gonna begin to ripple it back on up to that nice high plank. Good, and let's go ahead and repeat that motion. Take that weight, reach for that right foot. Come back on up for that nice high plank. Good, reach, plank, reach, plank. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, just hold it here in that high plank. Hold it here. Press the floor away. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it on down. Untuck those toes. Release that weight from that left hand. Maybe begin to wiggle those hips from side to side. We have the other side. Make sure that weight is by that right hand, okay? From here, we're gonna do the exact same thing, other side. Begin to extend that left leg long behind you. Begin to lift and lengthen that left leg, and then slowly tap the mat down. Begin to lift and lengthen that left leg, and then lower it back down. Good. 8, 7, 6. Beautiful job. You guys are doing amazing work on your mat. This is not easy by any means. However far along you are in your practice, it never gets any easier, it just gets a little bit more tolerable. Give me 5. Give me 4. Begin to grab that weight within that left hand. In 3. In 2. This next one, when you're ready to lift and lengthen that left leg, that right arm is gonna row back and then release it on out. Row, release, row, and then release. Beautiful job. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, you can. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold everything lifted here. Hold everything lifted. Little tiny lifts up and down with that left leg. Fight the tension on that band. Good. Gaze is down in front of you, not by those knees. Good. Little lift up and up and up and up. Good for 5. Breathe. Big inhale, big exhale. Give me 3, 2. Hold that left leg lifted. Begin to press that right arm back behind you for a tricep extension and then bending it back in. Press that right arm long and then bend it back on in. Press, release, press, release. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You guys got it. Give me 5, breathe, yes you can, yes you will. Give me 4, 3, 2. This next one, release everything on out, down towards your mat. I'm gonna scooch up here just a little bit. You're gonna begin to drop that weight down, tucking those left toes. You're gonna begin to lift up those hips and drive that right knee in towards that chest for that nice tiger curl. And then release it on out. Untuck those toes, lift and lengthen as you row that weight back. Release it on out. Good, you guys got it. Knee to chest. lift and lengthen. Good. Tuck those toes, knee to chest. Beautiful job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and tuck those toes, bring that right knee to chest. A little tiny pulse up, and up, and up, and up. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're gonna send that right leg long, three-legged dog in 4, 3, 2. This next one, send that right leg long, back on up behind you, three-legged dog. Begin to lower down that right leg down towards the mat, tucking in those toes. Find your footing here. You're in a downward facing dog. All right, with that weight in that right hand, you're gonna begin to reach it on back towards that left foot. Coming back on up to that nice high plank. Reach it back to that left foot. High plank. Reach. Plank. Reach. Plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, you can. Breathe. Give me 3, 2. This next one, hold it here in that nice high plank. Hold it here. You're here for 10, 9, 8, press the floor away, check in with that form. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, dropping down those toes, remove that weight from that right hand. Reach those fingertips along on your mat. Beautiful job here. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, let it all go. Good. From here, you're gonna come on up to all fours. All right, from here, you're gonna begin to tuck those toes. You're gonna begin to press the floor away, hovering those knees. Good, as you hover those knees, you're gonna send those hips on up for downward facing dog. From here, you're gonna begin to walk those hands in towards those feet, letting that upper body just hang, and then slight bend those knees, slowly begin to roll it on up one vertebrae at a time. Excellent work, you guys. You're gonna come to the center of the mat. We have a little bit more just to get that heart rate up. All right, when you're here on the center of the mat, you're just gonna have those hands to chest, drop it down for a squat, and then lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. You're sending those hips back. You're not here for long. Good. Here to get in movement within your day, drop it, and then lift. Good. Woo. Weight is in those heels. Good. You ready? We're gonna get it up, that heart rate up just here a little bit. You're gonna give me a nice little jump. In 4, in 3, and 2. This next one, let's squat it down and then give me a jump. Squat jumps. Good. I need 10, 9, 8, 7. You're gonna stay low in that squat. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down low. Little tiny pulses back and back and back and back. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, you're gonna bring those hands down towards the mat. Step it back, one right and one left here. You're in a high plank, high plank. Good, your magic number for today is 5. You have 5 push-ups, you ready? You inhale and then you press the floor away as you exhale. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop it down, exhale, press. That's 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, begin to slowly bend in those elbows, tucking in those toes, lifting it on up for a nice baby cobra. And then exhale, go ahead and fold it on down. Bringing those hands down by your sides, letting that heart rate come down here just a minute. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, let it go. Oh boy. And when you're ready, you can bring those palms underneath those shoulders, pressing the floor away from you. Good. From here, you can swing those booties down, releasing that resistance band from those knees. Good. You're going to come to a nice seated position here on your mat. Okay. We have 2 breaths. And then you're out of here. When you're ready, go ahead and take a nice big inhale. Breathing in all of that positive energy. Exhale, let it all go. Last and final one. Nice big deep breath in. Your palms come together up at the top. You exhale as you bring it down to heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on the mat. Again, my name is Alyssa. I do Pilates at home workouts here. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Maybe comment down below what you liked, maybe something that was super challenging or something that you want to see more of. I definitely want to see it, what you guys have to say. And then also go ahead and subscribe. It would mean so, so much to me. So thank you guys so much for being here. Again, my name is Alyssa, and I can't wait to see you guys next time here on the mat for your next Pilates at home workout. Bye, guys.